So the first two profiles are proactive and reactive. As you might have heard so many times, what are proactive people? Proactive people are the ones who take initiative, they are raring to go, they are high of energy, they are the first one to raise their hands and give the answer, even though it might be wrong sometimes. And reactive people, they take a little time to think, to process, to analyze, to compare, and usually they have to be prompted, they have to be asked out, they have to be pushed a little for work to be done. So you can see the body language of a proactive person. They are high energy, they are twitching, they have these nervous, behavior where they're either clicking a pen or moving their hands and legs, and they're at the edge of their seat. They just want things done. Whereas reactive people, you'll see they are a little more calm and collected, they are more contemplative, they can wait. They can wait till all the data is gathered, the entire information is put out in front of them, and then they can come up with some solution. Now, the language that a proactive person uses is short sentences with a lot of nouns, active verbs, crisp, high energy. They say things like, go for it, jump right in, get it done. You do it, get to do it, take charge, right now. Let's hurry, why wait? These are the things proactive people say. Whereas a reactive person, they would use long, complicated sentences with a lot of different scenarios. Sometimes the sentences trail off, they're incomplete, a lot of passive verbs, infinitives. To do this, we have to understand, we have to analyze, and they use a lot of models like would, could, may, might, and things like but the principle of the thing, the matter of the fact, and so on. So, on one hand, we have the proactive people who jump and get right into the job. They can't wait for things to happen to them. So, they might just get ahead of the entire team and go sometimes so far into where they think is the right path that it is kind of difficult to reel them in and bring them back to the right path. So, proactive people end up having the foots in their mouth, the fupa, the impulsive actions and so on, and they sometimes need people to keep a check on them and tell them, think before you jump, just take a minute, and things like that. Whereas for reactive people, they like to analyze a lot of stuff, they want to wait, they want to make sure that they are doing the right thing, and they are great in making sure that the team doesn't take impulsive decisions. They are the people who hold back actions till the time is right, for so that they don't have any ramifications, bad ramifications coming from their action. However, it is a little difficult for them to sometimes get started. They get caught up in the paralysis of analysis, and sometimes they just take too long and they're waiting for a trigger. So somebody has to push them, or a certain thing has to happen, or a certain cue has to come before they can go and start acting. So how do you talk their language to the proactive and reactive people? With a proactive person, you can just get to the job. You can tell them, okay, let's do it now. Why wait? When do you want to do it? When do you want to come up with the answer? Come on, give it to me. Things like that. Whereas to a proactive person, you want him to have some time, so you can start with a lead time and give them information and time to process, to analyze and compare and take their time, and you can ask them to have a look at it, consider this, and come back with your answer. But of course, sometimes when they are caught up in their own analysis, then what you have to do is tell them, now that you have had enough time to consider this, now can I have it on this date please? So now, what is the distribution of such people that usually come around? we have statistics on that. And in the work context by Roger Bailey, we have information that about 15 to 20% of all people in the work context are mainly proactive, about 15 to 20% are mainly reactive, and about 60 to 65% of people are a mix of both reactive and proactive. So now how do we deal with the people who are a mix? So they will have both the criteria, both the things going on, where they would like some time to think, some data to analyze, as well as take quick action on it as well. So for these people, you can use a mix of both the language. So here is some information, here is your work, and take some time to consider it, and then let's do it. Let me know when you're going to give it to me. So you can imagine what kind of jobs proactive and reactive people are good at. Proactive people, they would like jobs that need them to go out, take initiative, and get things done right when they want it to. For reactive people, you can give them jobs where it requires for them to sit back and analyze and compare data and take a long time and come up with a overall perspective, a comparison, or a well researched idea. So now here's a task. Sit with a person and ask them general questions. You can start with questions like, how do you buy land? How do you buy a shirt? How do you buy pens? Or how do you hire people? How do you make friends? Something where you understand how they work. Are they go-getters or are they wait-for-iters? Also, consider the context in which you have marked down and identified their lab profile. Use that very context and try to influence their decision, like making a plan with them, asking them over, or getting some work done.